regular series of webinars, and national and international conferences. The purpose behind arranging all these webinars and conferences is to give knowledge of different topics through the renowned resource persons from our country and also from abroad. This effort is becoming successful because of the chairperson, Honorable Principal Dr. M. Betkar Sir, chief organizer of this international e-conference. Today, we have the international keynote speaker and chief guest for the international conference, Honorable Dr. Manisha Sharma ma'am, who is an assistant professor at AAL University of the People, USA. On behalf of the organizing committee of the International E-Conference and Shri Kumarswami College Ausa, which is affiliated to Swami Ramananda Tirtha University, Nanded, I heartily welcome you, ma'am, as the chief guest and keynote speaker for this conference. Now, before the actual keynote address, I would like to invite Chief Organizer, Honorable Principal Dr. M. Betkar Sir, for his opening words. Please, sir.
Thank you, Prakash sir. We are here for the international conference on artificial intelligence in teaching and learning. I am thankful to our keynote speaker, Dr. Manisha Sharma madam, who is assistant professor and AAL University of the People, USA. I welcome you, madam. We all are eager to listen from you about the artificial intelligence in teaching and learning, because mostly here are teachers. So this topic is so much useful and fruitful to all those who are here. I also welcome to all the participants, those who are joined from my college and out of our university, and few are from abroad also, they have joined. So I hand over next to Dr. Prakash Karad sir. I welcome from my college and institute. Thank you.
I know that all the delegates and participants are very eager to listen the keynote address by the chief guest. But before that, I would like to give brief introduction of the keynote speaker. Honorable Dr. Manisha Sharma ma'am has her PhD in education. She has cleared NET, MBA, MEd, and MA in economics. She has attended more than 20 national and international conferences and also presented research papers in those conferences. While talking about the publications, I would like to underline that she has 6 research papers having scope of science publications, 10 research papers in UGC recognized journals, 20 research papers in peer-reviewed national and international journals. I would also like to inform that she has 20 plus years of experience in teaching and administration. She is also a motivational speaker and teacher trainer. Honorable Speaker is associated with many national and international journals as an editor and reviewer. So today we are having such a speaker who has lot of experience in the field of education. So after this brief introduction, I would like to invite chief guest Dr. Manisha Sharma ma'am for her keynote speech. Please ma'am, welcome.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Prakash Karat, for introducing me. And thank you, Dr. Betkar, for welcoming me to the session. But first of all, I would like to make a little bit correction. And I would like to introduce myself also. Myself, Dr. Manisha Sharma. I'm assistant professor and AAL. AAL stands for Academic Assessment Leader. So, academic assessment leader is a post or a designation in the university. It's not university's name. So, AAL from University of the People. My university name is University of the People. So, it is located in USA. So, thank you so much. Right. I would like to now share my presentation. Should we start presentation? Right.
Yes.
Okay. Or do we have someone waiting? No?
You can start now.
Okay, thank you so much. I won't take much of your time because I know everybody is in hurry and this is evening time. Everybody wants to spend this time with the family, and this is not right time for the conferences and all. But still, because we have this time to go ahead with it, so let us start it immediately. So let me share my presentation with you. I hope you are able to see the presentation.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So everyone, I want a participation from you because it is not like that I would be just speaking it and you just need to listen, and in that way you won't gain anything from me. So when I'm here, I want good participation. If you don't want to speak, then you can even share in the chat box so that I could have some response from you. I'm switching off my camera for the moment so that internet could be saved. So let us start with that. The topic is use of AI in teaching and learning. I hope so far you would have heard about AI from so many people. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yes. Okay. So can anybody tell me what is AI?
It's artificial intelligence.
Very nice, sir. Very good. Thank you so much. So AI stands for artificial intelligence. So it is basically composed of two words. One is artificial, another is intelligence. And what is artificial? Artificial is something which is basically man made. It is not real, it is man made, and it is not natural also. So, artificial is that, and intelligence is the ability to take decisions, to make choices, to do the things, like they can decide like what is right, what is wrong, and they can even correct themselves. So when we use this word together, artificial intelligence, it means basically to have the capacity to take decisions and to do the things which a man can do, and even beyond that. Artificial intelligence in the field is basically a field of computer science that focuses on the development of intelligent machines capable of performing tasks that typically require human intelligence. So definitely in artificial intelligence, it is not something at their own. We have created it, but it can perform some function which are beyond our even imagination. We are right now also surrounded with many tools of AI. So do you know, or can anyone tell me some of the tools of AI? Hello?
Chat GPT.
Very nice. Chat GPT. Chat GPT is a tool in AI, and in the very simple form you have it in the form of Alexa. These days we say, hey Alexa, what do you can you play this song? We have these kind of advertisements as well. Hey Siri, can you do this thing for me? And it happens. So how they select, if you think yourself, if you are asked to play a song, you need to go to YouTube. You have to select the song out of number of songs, thousands, hundreds, I mean, lakhs of songs, I would say, and then you will play. It will take you some time. I mean, at least half an hour, isn't it? But when you say, like, okay, Alexa, play the song, Alexa finds it out and plays it in just a fraction of a minute. So that is what AI is doing. It is even surpassing intelligence, I mean, human in teaching and learning also, and in other fields also. Right now, we are more concerned with teaching and learning, you how to use basically AI for teaching and learning. So if AI can be used in another field, it can be used in the field of education as well, right? So we are today going to learn a bit of how AI is used in education. We cannot actually learn everything about AI in just one session because it is too much and so much to do in AI also. But here, I will tell you, or I will show you rather, I would say, some glimpses of use of AI in teaching and learning. Hopefully, that helps you out in your day to day tasks of teaching as well. So, what is teaching? Teaching is the practice implemented by a teacher aimed at transmitting skills to a learner, a student, or any other audience in the context of an educational institution. So, that is the definition of teaching. And what is learning? Learning is the process of acquiring new understanding, knowledge, behaviors, skills, values, attitudes, and preferences. So, that is what we generally define teaching and learning. But can you say like teaching is just, would say ki like it is limited to this definition only? Do teaching these days is limited to just providing the instructional delivery in the classrooms? Yes. Actually, I can't see you because my screen shows me my presentation only and you are able to see my screen. If you would speak, I would be able to hear you. Otherwise, I cannot actually see you if you are giving any kind of expressions. So, do you agree that teacher activities are concerned with the instructional delivery only these days? Hello? Am I connected?
Yes, madam.
Okay. So, my question was, if teaching is concerned just with teacher activities these days, I mean, sorry, instructional deliveries these days, are you limited to just the providing information to your students and sharing knowledge with your students, or you have some another things to do as well? Do you have anything else to do also as a teacher or as a professor?
Yes, madam.
So what
Yes,
kind of,
yes.
yes, so what kind of things you do?
There are many more things like evaluation, assessment, motivation, and so on.
Okay, very good. Evaluation, assessments. So that is one part. Assessment, basically, evaluation is assessment, uh,
And
along with instruction delivery. Something else?
we have to use teaching aids.
Yes, you have to use teaching aids in the instructional delivery only, right?
Yes, madam.
Anything else? Do you do?
Pass on information.
Yes, pass on information. That is again a part of instructional delivery or replying email, I would say, to any officer or like any senior person. Anything else? Do you do curriculum designing as well? If it's a like, I think you people are not directly involved with the curriculum designing, but at the university level, this is also a core task of a teacher or a professor to design curriculum for the colleges as well as for their own departments and different kinds of courses. For example, we have designed curriculum for B.Ed courses, for M.Ed courses, and in like when we are in arts department, we are designing it for economics, for fashion designing, for English, like what you will teach in unit 1, unit 2, unit 3, what will come in exams. All this is a part of curriculum designing, which is a huge task, and that is to be done by teacher only, isn't it? Then you have research activities to be done. You want to do publications, you want to write papers, you need to write essays, articles, even newspaper kind of things, like somebody, like for example, if this is a conference going on, so maybe Dr. Bedkar would have been asking some of you to write, newspaper, some article or some kind of, column. You write like how it happened, how it started. Somebody would be in charge of that also. So how much time do you think each of this activity takes from you? Writing something.
A lot of time, many hours, maybe sometimes.
Okay, for example, if I ask you to design, write a column for newspaper about this conference, which is happening or which will happen, how much time will you take to write that column? Anybody?
At least an hour.
Okay, at least an hour, and maximum a day.
1 day at least.
Maximum a day, because it has to be approved and you have to rewrite it, you have to make corrections, and very nice. Okay, and if I ask you to design a curriculum for B.Ed, for all the 6 courses of B.Ed, how much time will it take?
Near about 6 months.
Oh my God, 6 months, right?
One
I
one
agree with
month,
you, Nilima.
one to one and half month.
1.5 months. Okay, Surya Vyas, 1.5 months you will take. Anybody else? Anybody else? How much time will it take you to prepare a curriculum? So let us take this much only. 6 months, 1.5 months. If somebody is very fast, at least 15 days, 20 days. If someone is really, really fast, he can do it in a week's time, right? But not less than that. But if I tell you we can do this, just within a blink of eye, with the help of AI, how much time will be saved? What other things you can do in that free time, right? So, remain in the presentation. I'll let you know how to do it. So let us move ahead. These are some of the AI tools and sites which can help you in doing these things. Have you ever heard of teachable machines? No? Okay. So teachable machine is again a AI tool, web-based tool, which is developed by Google, that is available to you, and that allows you to create machine learning models. You can, record sessions, and you can, run sessions without even the presence of somebody. So you can run those sessions without even any coding knowledge, so that saves your time. You can train your own models by providing examples and teaching the machine to recognize different kind of objects and even the gestures of the people. If somebody makes a gesture, oh, I don't understand, so machine automatically, understands that like somebody is not understanding, and it will repeat the things and do the thing. So that is a teachable machine. Then we have IBM Watson Studio. This is by IBM. This is a platform for AI development and application in education. It provides a wide range of tools and resources for data exploration, model development, and deployment. With this, you can easily build and deploy AI powered solutions for various educational purposes. Then we have Google Classroom. Have you ever tried Google Classroom?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So Google Classroom helps you. Yes. So it is a really good platform which helps you to actually go for a digital kind of classroom management. You can leave your assignments there. Students can, read them at any time when they are having time, and then they can submit the assignment. Computer calculates it for you, like how much assignment is late, how much is correct, is it completing with the words or not words. So it helps you to even make different classes as per your sections allotted to you. So it is a really good platform which is AI based. Then we have Kaggle. Kaggle is an online community of data scientists and AI enthusiasts that provides learning resources and host competitions. So here we can learn and apply various kinds of AI techniques. connect with like-minded individuals and showcase your skills, and it all runs through AI basically. Then OpenAI, which you all know by the name of ChatGPT. Right now, ChatGPT 3.5 model is available free of cost to you. You can, use it in the way you want to, and that helps you a lot. TensorFlow is an open source machine learning platform developed by Google. It provides a wide range of tools and resources for building and deploying machine learning models, including image and speech recognition, natural language processing, and many more. Then Cafe. Cafe is a deep learning framework developed by Berkeley Vision and Learning Center. It is optimized for image recognition, meaning it can recognize you, right? You various kinds of international universities are basically using it for recognizing the face of the students. It matches the face. If face is okay, then students can take up the exam. Otherwise, they cannot take up the proctoring exams. So it is being used by them, and quite a very useful tool, I would say. Then is a Torch. Torch is a scientific computing framework with wide support for machine learning algorithms, and it is easy to use and efficient thanks to an essay and fast scripting language. So it helps you a lot with that. So first of all, I would say these are basically AI. Some tools which you may already be knowing, and some which I have uh, slide not moving. Hello.
And now it's fine.
No, it's fine. I had stopped it because I wanted to see people. So I had come back to meet, stopped my presentation for some time to interact
While
with
talking
you.
about NLP, torch, and all, no, that time it was not visible.
All right, all right. So now I would like to show you something. Just a second. I'm stopping my presentation. I'm sharing my screen with you. Okay. So can you see my screen now?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
yes.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So how many of you already know how to use Chat GPT? Have you ever used it? Or you just know the name?
No, ma'am, we have used it.
You have used it. How are you using it?
Generally for problem solving or rephrasing, for coding purpose, for many of the things we'll be using, and sometimes for checking the code of students also we'll be using.
Okay, very good. So have you ever tried creating assignment with it or creating rubrics for the assignment? Using it actually for teaching and learning purposes if it is not
Yes,
for
ma'am.
coding?
Yes, for creating questions, for creating better questions and all, we have used it actually. I
Oh,
mean,
very
it
nice.
will give a better version of questions. In a normal language, if we ask for a better version of that, it will be providing. No, so the idea will be ours, but it will be
Mhm.
giving a better.
All right, very nice. So anybody else is also using it, or only ma'am knows? Because this is the era of AI. You believe it or not, it has intruded in your life. So if you don't know about it, you are actually leaving far behind from many other teachers who are already well versed with it. They can always have better pay scales, better jobs, at better positions if they know about AI. Let me show you just an example for those who don't know how to use Chat GPT, or if they have not used it. For example, if you are asked to create an assignment, how do you create an assignment? In our case, in our university, we are asked to create assignment based on learning objectives. We cannot randomly create assignments. We have to look at the program learning objectives and student learning objectives. If I ask you, anybody, if I ask you, you need to create an assignment which fulfills these learning objectives. This is my class basically. I'm just showing it to you. for an example, that examine the importance of 21st century skills in education and their current and future impact on educational practice. Analyze the relationship between social and political factors on global education rankings. Interpret the results from global educational outcome reports in a variety of areas over time. How much time do you think will it take to create some kind of, assignment or portfolio assignment based on these learning objectives? For example, if Dr. Bedkar give you this task, I want a good creative assignment based on these learning objectives. How much time do you expect to create a good learning assignment for Dr. Bedkar? I mean, especially for your class. Yes. How much time? Anybody?
Using ChatGPT or asking or generally?
Generally, definitely. Those who know ChatGPT, I know they are using it because it is quite easy. For others who are not using it, how much time?
It takes more than one or 1.5 day.
1.5 day, definitely. And still, Dr. Bedkar will say, like, this is not up to the mark. It is not covering all the learning objectives. Something is still left behind, right? And what if you put it here in ChatGPT and ask it to create it for you? Create a assignment covering these learning objectives. Here you go. It has provided you assignment overview, then importance, learning objective, definition, discuss the key skills. Oh my god, it's too much. Is it okay? Is it an assignment? Good one? A number of assignments based on different objectives. It has written an essay. Is it okay? Definition of 21st century. Discuss the key skills identified as crucial in the 21st century, such as critical thinking, creativity, communication, and collaboration. Reference this thing. Explore how integrating 21st century skills in education enhances student learning experiences. So even if Dr. Bedkar does not like one question, you can immediately replace it with another question and say, oh, sir, this is my job. I have done it. Right? But if you want here, again, if you can even make it better, I would say I want a prompt of 50 words covering these learning objectives. It has given me a straightaway prompt in 50 words. Is it good? Really? Explore the critical role of 21st century in education, assessing their present and future influence on teaching methods, investigate the impact of social and political factors on global education rankings, analyzing how these variables shape educational outcomes, delve into the interpretation of global educational outcome reports, discerning trends and implications across diverse areas over time. I think if I try myself, I cannot make this much good a prompt, even in a day or 2 days or 5 days, right? So that is basically how AI has revolutionized the education. So now, if you don't like this prompt, you can say, please give me, okay, for example, if sir did not like it, please give me another prompt. So it has changed the prompt with some other wordings and it has given it to you. You can present this one, right? How much time it has taken? I think, 45 minutes are being given to me for presentation. I'm doing it in 1 minute or two, right? So that is how things can ease with Chat GPT for you. That is Chat GPT. Now, if you give this presentation, this kind of prompt, and sir says, okay, fine, prepare a rubric on it. So you need to prepare a rubric. Now you ask chat gpt, prepare a 2 by 3 rubrics for this prompt, or I would say 5 by 5. 2 by 3 is still easy. So this is how chat gpt will create a rubrics for you. Have you ever used chat gpt for such kind of things?
Yes, madam.
Very nice. Those who are using, very good. Those who are not using, they should actually start using it. It really eases your job. See, it has given me a 5 by 5 rubric with excellence to needs improvement kind of levels, and the rubric is done, right? So, for example, if we do not go for education, also you want to visit a Shimla, or sir asked you to prepare an itinerary for somebody who is visiting Shimla. Some, guest has visited your college and you want to send him on a holiday, or you're offering something. So you can ask ChatGPT, give me an itinerary for Shimla. Sorry, give me a 5-day itinerary for Shimla. So, do you think it will give you an itinerary? Yes, it can do that also. It can tell you when you need to reach, how to check for your accommodation, what are the nearing areas to explore, and lots of things. Visit the Ridge and Jaku temple for panoramic views of the surrounding hills. That is how people in transport, I will say travel and transports, are making your itineraries. And that is how ChatGPT is working. So, do we have only ChatGPT? Those who know how to use ChatGPT, I would say, do we have only ChatGPT for doing such thing, or are there any other tools? Have you ever used any other tools also? No.
Yes, some of the other tools like Google Bard. Uh, Along with that, we have some PPT generating AIs.
Yes. Can you name any PPT generating AIs?
Slides Go.
Okay. Are they free to use?
Yes, some of the features are free, basic ones, and some major ones are like paid ones.
Very good. Very good. So, anything else? Like if you know some another tool like Chat GPT first, which can work like a Chat GPT. Any other tool? We have Bing Chat as well. Has anybody tried that? Has anybody tried it? This is also free of cost, but up to some, yeah. So here you go. It can ask you whether you want to create something or just analyze something, or I mean, you can use it for any kind of format. You want to summarize. You want to answer a email. If I say create a prompt, again same thing. Create a prompt of 50 words for these learning objectives. So here is the prompt. Now it has given you the prompt in a different manner. It's not like Chat GPT. Right? So this is actually the way how you can use these kinds of AI tools. There are various number of ways we can use it. As Mr. Jitendra has also said, we have various kinds of AI tools which can create PPTs for you in a fraction of time. I mean, I hope I am not actually running short of time. Can you show you something? All right, thank you, sir. So I would like to show it to the people who are not using it. There is something called Gamma also, and this is a PPT creating tool for you. It can even create a new PPT for you. It can even, import some PPT and add some kind of features to it. It can help you to change slides and even many other things. You won't be surprised if I tell you I have created this PPT in 5 minutes by using this particular tool only. See, it is still showing here use of AI in teaching and learning, right? So you can create a new, like, let me generate. Okay, I want to make a PPT. Create a Okay, create a slide PPT on patent filing in India. It will generate outline for you. See, it has provided you the outline how your PPT can go. How much time otherwise it will take you to think of the outline to cover in your presentation. Introduction to patent filing in India, importance of patent protection, understanding the patent application process, criteria for patentability in India, drafting a patent application, filing a patent application, examine and prosecution of a patent application, and benefits and challenges of patent filing in India. For example, if you don't like some of the slides, you can delete it and you can add a card at your own. Like you want some another slide to be added here. Okay, fine. For example, I want the thank you card. You can add that card. So that is how you can create it. This is the outlining. Now you can create even a full-fledged PPT, but definitely most of the services are paid, not free. We provided access to those basically kinds of facilities in the paid sessions, which we take as a teacher training. So that is how you can use. I would say there are a number of tools. This is not one tool. There are a number of tools in which you can use it and you can actually take benefit and ease your job. So let us allow me to come back to my presentation. Yes. So is it easy thing for you? Will it ease your work? Yes. Okay. So do you think AI is really easy and there are no challenges associated with it? Does it exactly give you the correct information that we can use it as it is?
Not always.
Not always. For example, we had earlier written, we wanted a prompt and we have not written how many words there should be. It has provided almost an essay with lots of options on chat GPT. I mean, lots of option on that particular prompt. It has provided a number of prompts, not even a single one. So in order to avoid such thing, you should know basically how to use AI and how to make prompt for AI, because AI definitely is artificial intelligence. So it applies brain to the level on the basis of the command you give it to it. So that command is called prompt. So you need to learn how a prompt should be given to AI for a better application of it. So when I write it is a 50 words, then it has given me it in a 50 words. So that is the thing which we teach in prompt engineering, and we are using it at present also, and I must say it really eases the job. So challenges associated is firstly of ethical concerns. If a teacher gives an assignment to the student and student is using chat gpt and prepares the assignment and give it back to you, you give 100 or a plus grade to that student. So does that student deserve that a plus grade? Has he used his own brain? Has he actually studied the books? So there are some ethical concerns to it. If somebody is writing a book with the help of chat gpt, so has he actually knows about it? Like whatever topic you are writing, do you actually know about it? So these are some of the ethical concerns which are we should be very much aware of when we are using ai. We should use it to the limit which is good for our day to day jobs, but definitely when it comes to giving knowledge to the society or knowledge to the masses, we should be quite careful what we are giving to the society. Then job displacement. Obviously, if somebody comes to some interview who knows ai and another person who does not know ai, the company will prefer to keep the person who knows ai. That applies to education sector also, whether you keep your eye off to it, but this is definitely a job displacement kind of thing. ai can take over the jobs of many people, and if you want to remain in the industry you should know ai. Technical challenges, again, ai searches from the database. So there are issues called explainability, scalability, and reliability. It can give you sometimes false information from the site which you cannot actually connect with or you can read information. So which is even difficult to achieve in the complex real world environment, because we do not have access to those sites, because some sites have kinds of passwords and paid sites. But it can take information from those sites also, because it's ai. It can get into any system, any server, any kind of sites, and get that database for you. So these are technical challenges associated with it. Then we have data ethics, how to deal data ethics in education. So responsible use of student data. Some ai good governance policies should be made by the government also, and it is already there too. So they take care of data ethics. Then critical data literacy. So we should basically take care of this also. Education on ethical data usage, privacy, and information security embedded in ai driven curriculum. So ai should actually be made part of curriculum. It is there in various kinds of international universities. Students are already learn ai, they know ai and how to use ai, but they still do not use ai for creating assignments in that level. So we actually train them to use ai for better kind of assignments, not just to copy paste the things. Then there are future possibilities, as we have already discussed. Throughout we are discussing personalized learning journeys can be developed with the help of ai. Google answered you, Google Assist by virtual Google Assistant, it is also an ai kind of thing. Facebook tells you about your friend anniversary with many people at different points of time, it is also ai powered. And right now we have various kinds of intelligent tutoring systems also going on, where recorded sessions are available. ai runs it. ai tells you what is wrong, what is right. If students do not understand, they raise the issue, ai answers that depending upon the I mean information which is fed to it. So it is there. Ellen is running digital courses with the help of intelligent tutoring system. All this is ai powered. Collaborative and social ai, as I talked of Google and Kaggle and Cafe. These are various kinds of ai platform where people coordinate with each other. Even I would say this Discord, that is an ai based. So that is how it is going on and still going on. So why do you need to learn ai? As we know, career readiness. AI fosters the development of industry relevant skills. You should know it, how to use it for teaching and learning in education, and to solve various kinds of problems which are being given to you in your day to day tasks. So, thank you so much. I appreciate your time and attention. And if you want to learn more about it or there is something, don't hesitate to reach out to me on my email ID, which is being given here. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your keynote address on the topic artificial intelligence in teaching and learning. We have got lot of information as the keynote speech was related with different aspects of AI in teaching and learning. Now I would like to request participants, if you have any query or if you have any point to make, you can come ahead and ask question, please.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. How I have given the idea to the AI tool. That is, yes, yes. That you require, yeah. So basically, actually, fonts were quite good for a normal readable person because font size were 20 to 24, which is a normal font size in Times New Roman. Because I have altered that presentation, it was not presented in the way I got it exactly from them. So definitely that is why I said we need to change something in the presentation. You cannot blindfoldedly present it. So I had changed it. So still, if you still could not read it out, so you could tell me. I could have enlarged the font more. There is a possibility, sir, but AI again is a man-made machine only. It has something like whatever they have put it in, like they will give it will give you in the source sans coupe kind of font. It will give you in that font only. If you are not able to read it, if you don't like it, you need to change the prompts. You need to change the concepts and contents depending upon your information. Like we are as a teacher or researcher, we know much more than machine, definitely, because we have devoted so much years of our experience, or I would say that we have spent so much years in reading the things, to learning the things from people. So that things are in our brain. Computer will work in its own way, whatever is available on the internet only. It will provide you that. If you don't like, you should know what to change where. Yes, yes, sir. Yes, yes. Definitely, we teach that in our proper teacher training courses, how to use it properly, how to do it. Definitely, because that is a long sessions. That are sessions based on days. And coming time is basically the time of prompt engineering. When you know what to write in the prompt, you will get the right PPT or write topics, write prompts, write rubrics, write assignments, write essays. Even in chat gpt you can ask them to write the newspaper advertisement for your particular courses, for your particular classes, for your universities, for your colleges, for your departments. But then you need to tell it. Whatever you will tell to AI to do, it will do only that much. So if it is not answering. Yes, yes. Thank you so much. Thanks for asking question. Yes.
Good
Anybody
evening,
else?
good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Your session was very useful to us.
Thank you so much.
Can you enlist more AI free tools for PPT, ma'am?
Definitely, sir. Definitely, we'll let you know. It is written in my PPT also. And then there are many more, like AI writer is there. They write for you. Their Grammarly app you would have been using. You put your essay and it find out whatever mistake is there in English sentences, and pro writing aid is there. I mean, a number of tools. I
Ma'am,
cannot list them.
I, 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 I would like to have some tools for only PPT, madam.
Only PPT. Why don't you ask it from Chat GPT?
Oh,
It will answer you.
okay, okay.
That
Thank
is
you, ma'am.
what I'm telling you. That is a practical use. Why to go for theoretical use of things and theoretically running the PPT? Yes, AI is there. Why not to use it?
Okay.
You
I,
just
I
ask.
Ma'am.
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Well,
Hello, madam.
yes, sir.
Madam, you have told about AI and ChatGPT.
Yes.
May I ask you, ChatGPT is the solution of every question? And I have read before 2 months or 3 months, ChatGPT is totally fail in JEE mains exam. Is it right?
Chat GPT does not give JEE exam. It is the people who have to give it. How it fails, I do not understand the question.
Yeah, someone has found the answer of question, solution of question, and totally the ChatGPT's questions are wrong.
That is what I am telling you. Na? Challenges associated with AI. It will give you the information from the internet only. If JE people are asking you questions, they are not asking you straightforward question. It depends upon your intelligence to answer it. You cannot, get the straightaway answers or problem solutions for chat GPT. You have to give a good prompt. Definitely it will answer your question, but the prompt should be right. If the prompt is not right, it will give you anything. For example, if you talk of environment, okay, environment can be talked in many ways. It can be talked from science thing, it can be talked from social science thing, it can be, I mean, how we talk about environment from economics point of view. You will talk of sustainability of environment and you will continue like we should sustain it, environment is this and that. And if you ask a science person about environment, it will talk about environment in different manner. Environment is composed of various kinds of organisms, this and that. And that is what happened with the JE people. They would have asked from a different angle and they
which is still
got answer from
narrated to
different
me by
angle.
different net workers, and then I went to decompose parts and then went to viral.
Sorry, ma'am. Uh,
Thank you, madam.
yeah, so that is the thing, Vinayak sir. Mm.
Okay.
Pardon?
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, can we write content writing through ChatGTP?
Definitely, ma'am. You can do lots of things. Still, things are being explored. You can do anything. You can ask it to write even, chapters of your book. It will give you the title of the book. But definitely, content is to be written by you.
Is there any
Anything?
plagiarism? Is there any plagiarism found in the ChatGPT?
No, so far, sir. Because Chat GPT gives you responses every time in a new manner. You don't get the plagiarism. That is why children uses it. I would say students use it for their assignment, and that we say it is an ethical issue. They should not use it because they are not learning anything from this. They're just copy pasting the things. A teacher should be well versed how to find out this copy pasting thing. If
Ma'am,
they know,
can
yes,
we use it for research?
yes, ma'am, you can use it for research. I'm already using it.
Okay.
But
Will it be
definitely blindfoldedly you cannot use it. Your prompt should be right how you use it. If your prompt is not right, it will give you any information. You need
okay?
to tell it like you want to talk about education. I mean, if you want to talk about environment, it should be from social science perspective. You need to give the prompt in a proper manner because we have actually different kind of courses running on prompt engineering. If the prompt is right, you will get the correct information. If it is not right, it will give you any information.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome.
Hello, good evening, Dr. Baker, sir. Good evening, ma'am. Wonderful presentation about the AI you had given. Wonderful.
Thank you so much.
Definitely, the new era will be of AI, and something will come new again. Next to AI also. Yes, definitely, we have to acquire this knowledge as early as possible. And I think we are progressing very fast. I remember the time where the computer was introduced in India, and then the progress is too much, and especially internet and all those things are very important. What we can say, the advancement is too much. That is one thing. My question is, AI requires the input. Unless and until there is no input, it cannot come and it cannot produce anything for you. So maybe from different sources people are using it, different people are using it, and that is how if I will put one topic, I will get good insight of that particular subject.
Yes.
That is there. But can someone use this AI as a, the tool which will mislead some people? That is my first question. It may be politically, it may be research wise, it may be religious wise. That misleading is one of the very important thing, because the inputs, I can also give input, anyone can give input. And if suppose I'm putting a wrong input, so naturally the things will go in a wrong way. That is my first question. And someone very correctly asked plagiarism. Nowadays in research, the people are doing, the newcomers, they are not going with various kinds of review of literature, and they want everything ready made. No doubt, I think Chat GPT and other things can, find out the references and everything. But when we are talking about plagiarism and IPR, it should not get, somewhere what we can stuck. Okay. So what do you think about this? Please comment.
Thank you so much, Dr. Shukla. That is a really wonderful question. But I would say, have you ever used UniCheck or Originality or any other kind of plagiarism checker?
Yeah, I'm using it.
So if you are using it, they are basically AI based. They check the whole internet for you, and they are checking it for plagiarism only.
So right? If it is plagiarized, it can be easily detected also.
Yes.
If the AI is giving information and I'm putting it on my research paper.
Yes, it will tell you like this particular source of information is from Chat GPT. It will give you, your plagiarism checker will tell you. Now you should be knowing like Chat GPT is an AI based tool or AI based site. The student has created assignment like this.
Correct.
That's the thing.
And what about the inputs? If suppose I'm giving wrong input,
you will get wrong information. Definitely.
That is what. So it may happen that it may mislead.
Dr. Shukla, I must tell you, it happens with the students. Students don't know about the prompt engineering thing, or they don't know about the prompts. They write the prompt as it is given by the teacher. So they get wrong information and they copy paste it. They should actually read it. They should understand from which angle teacher is asking, or from which subject. If it is art based subject, or if it is science based subject, or if it is social science based subject, answers will differ. But Chat GPT won't tell you like that. It will, answer its own manner. Psychology is different from educational psychology. When the question comes from educational psychology point of view, we are talking of teacher and student. When it is psychology, it will write doctor and patient. If student is writing doctor and patient in his whole essay, you will come to know like he's copy pasting something. That's the thing.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. You're welcome. Good evening, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It was a really excellent session. My question, almost same the other participant what they asked. Is there any separate tool for writing or research paper for this apart from Chat GPT?
I have already introduced two tools, Sandra ma'am. One is Bing Chat, another is Chat GPT.
Apart from Chat GPT,
and
is there any special tool for writing a research paper? Like we need to write the objectives and go for analysis part and all, right? So is there any separate?
Yes, there are dissertation or research based AI tools.
Could you please tell me, ma'am, what's the tool?
Definitely, we will tell you in another session.
Okay, that's
right.
Okay.
That's a separate aspect, and we will. I mean, that is why I'm saying there are number of AI tools which we can use for different kind of purposes. So we cannot train you for all those tools in one session or so. It depends upon the people and the population, like what they want from the tool, and depending upon that, what kind of tools are available in the market. Most are paid. No one is free. Everybody is charging for it.
Like if we give a topic on, suppose, for example, digital marketing, it should give us the objectives, it should give us the analysis.
It will give you. That is what I'm telling you. Sandra ma'am, you can take it from Chat GPT also. It can write the whole dissertation for you. Why you are looking for another tool? It can write. But you need to give the correct prompt. If you say write a dissertation for creative, whatever is your topic, it will, give that in 500 words or 1000 words.
No,
But
madam,
if you talk,
my question is, suppose if I want to collect a primary data. Primary data is a fresh, right?
Yes.
So this chat GPT, whatever is there available in the research papers, it can provide, a secondary data. So going for primary data is something the human only can do it, in fact. Okay.
Obviously.
Yeah. That's what. That is the thing, after collecting the primary data from our side. So if we just input that data, it does an analysis for us. Is there any tool like that?
Have you heard of SPSS?
That's no. I'm just talking about writing a research paper like ChatGPT.
It cannot give you everything like this. If you say it will go to people and ask them questions and then write the analysis, and it cannot do like that. It doesn't not work like that. That is why it has such kind of limitations. It has its own challenges. It is like what you ask it. It will give you what information is available on internet. Your students are not available on internet. You will have to visit them and get your questionnaire filled, get the data collected, and then only you can put your analysis on chat gpt or some another kind of AI tool and ask them to write some discussion on conclusion on it, and they will write it. Okay, it does not that is something like we are
So
sitting
it's
in
a separate.
home.
I heard a separate tool is there for this, like inputting
No,
a primary data and writing a research for this, and then giving the conclusion.
It
So
will
is
give
it
you
so?
discussion and conclusion, Sandra ma'am. It will give you discussion and conclusion, and this may only like you enter the data, and it will analyze and give you discussion. Discussion and conclusion chapter, or even references chapter, or it will give you first chapter, second chapter, everything it will give you. But the part where primary data comes, you have to visit the people. Can you even think like AI will ask question from people? Unless or until you share with them some kind of
No,
Google
we
Forms.
share. My thought is we share the primary data to the tool. Okay, we share it. We collect the information from questionnaire or something like that. Okay, some methods, and then we input that data, and that data need to be analyzed with some of the formulas and all, and then it should give us a result. So it does a separate tool. Is there AI tool is there for this?
Ma'am, this is done by SPSS only, and then there are kind of tools, are research tools. That analysis of data is separate statistical analysis tool. If you are actually confusing two things, you want to analyze your data is something different from writing about it. So there are tools for analyzing separately. There are tools for writing
Yeah,
separately.
I know that. It's only the writing research part.
Yes.
I want to take a help from this AI tool. Writing a research, that's a research paper. Writing a whole research paper with the content and all. Like it is giving the PPTs, right? Like whatever the topic we are giving is like PPTing and giving. So like that, we input the data to write a research paper. Going for all content till the conclusion. It does any, it is any tool is there to do all this research writing and all. This is only the question. My question
You
is.
are asking me about research writing or research collection. Firstly, it should be clear. You are actually asking for both the things. If you are talking of research writing, Chat GPT can do it, Bing Chat can do it, AI Writer can do it, and there are many more tools like that. Right? AI Writer is being used by various kinds of researchers for writing the research data and writing research papers and all. AI write. But if you are talking of data collection is something different. Statistical tools are different. If you will put it in chat gpt, it will do to some extent, but after some extent, that then you need to take chat gpt 4.0. You need to purchase it. It can do beyond that calculations.
Okay.
It can do it for you, but free version cannot do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Good evening, madam.
Yes,
Madam,
Nisha ma'am.
one question. We are also
Thank you,
working
ma'am.
in computer science department now. The real problem that we are facing, whatever the questions that we are giving to students, they are immediately, even the lengthy program also, they are immediately taking from the chat GPT. Is there any specific tool to identify that they are directly copying? Is any specific tool there, ma'am?
Yes, Nisha ma'am, that's actually a challenge with AI. If it is available with for the teachers, it is available for the students also. So anybody can use it. Now it is totally upon your intelligence. That is why a teacher needs to be there to check whether it is
Yes,
being
ma'am.
copied.
Really,
Yeah,
we are facing the issue now
you
because we
need
are
to. Yeah, you need to put it in a plagiarism checker, and if it shows like this is from Chat GPT or Bing Chat or those sites like Course Hero and all, then you will come to know like these are copy pasted things.
ma'am, normally in we are using Turnitin.kinds of plagiarism only in our university. Turnitin is they are mainly using. So in that and all, this ChatGPT will come because mainly in our plagiarism checker like duplicate checker like that. While I am taking from the content from the ChatGPT, it will not show anything. I'm not tested with Turnitin, but duplicate like online free, it is not telling it is from ChatGPT like that. So, as an expert in AI tools, I'm not facing because it is a big issue in university. Students are doing like this way assignment and all. That's what I'm asking. Really help like that.
I
I'm
I
asking.
can understand. I can understand, Isha ma'am. That is the problem we are facing as teachers.
Yes.
Definitely, we cannot help it out unless we have a good plagiarism checker.
Oh, okay,
Our
ma'am. That is
university
only.
has its own plagiarism checker named UniCheck, and
Oh,
then we have originality also. It tells us.
originality.
It depends
Originality.
upon the plagiarism checker you are using.
Oh, okay, okay. Hmm. And one more thing, ma'am. Could you please share your LinkedIn or mail ID, please?
Sure, ma'am. My mail ID is m.a.prashar. I think I should write in the chat
Oh,
box.
thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yes,
Is there anybody else among the participants who
that is
wants
my
to
personal
ask
mail
any
ID.
question?
Yeah,
Please.
Thank you
I've
so
given
much.
in
Thank
chat.
you so much.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone, for listening me. I hope
Thank
Thank you,
this
you.
is
madam. Thank you.
really useful for you. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
yes.
you, Chief Organizer, Honorable Principal Dr. M. Ambedkar, sir, for arranging the series of webinars. Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for giving uh, important information on the topic use of AI in teaching and learning. I also thank all the participants and delegates for their continuous and kind cooperation for making the success of webinar series and international conferences. And at the end, with the kind permission of Chief Organizer, Honorable Principal Dr. M. Ambedkar, sir, I declare here that today's conference is over. At the same time, I request delegates to fill up feedback link to have your certificates. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Thank you
Really
so
good
much, sir.
session, sir.
Definitely.
Thank you, ma'am.
Reach out to me, ma'am. I'll give you.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much. Thank you.
Yeah. Bye bye.